I got to tell you, I wish you could just smell. I walked into this restaurant a minute ago and just stood there by the door, just getting a whiff of, oh my gosh, Puerto Rican specialties. Look at you see the rice, the chicken. Here, oh, does that look good? That's been cooking all night long. I want you to enjoy La Isla because they put their heart and soul into every dish here. And it's not just traditional dishes like what Tim was mentioning a moment ago. They've got their own take on things too, and we're going to find out that in a moment. Say hi to Lily Henry. Nice to see you.
Hello.
Nice. Oh, listen, I am such a fan of yours. You have no idea. We're delighted to have you on Foodie Friday because you've been open for how long?
10 months.
10 months.
This month.
But now, needless to say, Puerto Rican cuisine is in your blood a little more than 10 months.
Oh, it's in my blood, my whole life, absolutely.
Tell me what it's like to open up a restaurant with your culture, your taste, and your recipes.
It's an honor, actually, to be able to do that for my family and showcase all our family's foods. And the way people are so receptive to it is just, it's amazing.
And rightfully so, because look at what do you have here?
We have our baked chicken with rice and beans and totones.
And
this is a popular dish.
And that's as traditional as you're going to get for Puerto Rican, right?
Yes.
But why stop at traditional? Because I want you, and by the way, we're going to assemble what I call, and Freddie, you go first, because I want you to get that shot. That's a burger, but that ain't no burger.
No, it's a jibarito.
Okay. Say that again.
Jibarito.
A jibarito.
Sí.
Okay, and I got to put the roll in the R, right?
Sí.
Okay, I've been practicing that all night. Who you got over there?
The famous chef here, Chef V.
Well, you introduce her. She's because you're she's the real star of the show, right?
No, we both are.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I like passing. No, I want the credit too. She's got. Before you cut into that, lift that up because that's not a bun.
No.
No, what do we have here?
It's a plantain.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Now, who came up with that idea? She did, didn't it?
No, this is actually done in Puerto Rico, but we do it just a little bit different with what we put inside.
Okay, and so what is inside? It looked like a traditional burger, but there was more than that, right?
So you have an option of having pork or baked chicken in it.
Oh
so
my gosh.
She made the pork.
Oh my gosh, and that is just dripping with juice. That is, oh boy. See now that it's the drippings that make it. How long do you like when you've got it? You're not just whipping out some pork and like microwaving it. You cook it for a long time.
No, not at all. Our pork. It takes a lot to make our pork. First of all, we have our own seasoning that we make in a bucket. So we make our own pork seasoning. Then we take it. It has to marinate in the seasoning for a few hours to the next day. We come in the next day.
Right.
We throw it in the oven and it roasts for about 6 hours.
This is not no fast food here.
No, this is not fast
I got to tell you, I'm going to dive into that later on. That is going. And you got traditional macaroni salad here as well. We're going to be here all hour, and as you can see from the dynamic duo here, they're the brains and the beauty, and I'm just the geek in the middle with the fork. We're going to find out what they do for traditional dishes here, and your spin on that. That looks good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do more of that over the next couple hours, okay?
Okay, I got you.
Okay, good. Tim and Erica, I got to tell you, I'm looking forward to this. Back to you. Oh, that is good. Oh, yeah. That is so good. Everything here. I'm going to eat this. Go. I got to tell you, Erica and Tim, I did extra time on the treadmill this morning because I knew I was going to be eating myself silly. You even eating it is great, but even if you just come in here and smell the chicken that's just, oh my gosh, the pork. This is no microwave lean cuisine here. This is authentic stuff from a great family that's worked their tails off to open up this wonderful little restaurant here in Hamden. Like Lily Henry, she's part of the fam. She put this together. Let me get out of the way. Hi, how are you? Nice to see you.
Same here.
And Freddie's excited to eat too. You can tell. Tell me about the dream that it takes and the hard work it takes to put a restaurant together like this.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's a roller coaster ride, but you do what you have to do.
And you love what you do.
I love what I do.
We showed the chicken and the pork, but the other thing that's a main staple here are the plantains. right?
Yes.
Yeah. How many of those do you go through a day? I can't imagine.
Probably like 100 of them.
That is a lot of plantain. And you see, they're used for a lot of different things. What do you have here in the cups?
So right here in the cups, these are the tostones rellenos or plantain cups. We can have those with pork or we make them with fish.
And codfish, right?
Codfish.
Codfish, absolutely.
Yes.
How long does the pork take to cook?
6 hours.
6 hours. You don't just stick that in a microwave.
Not at all.
We mentioned who you got here with you.
Chef V.
Chef V, hi. How are you? You're doing a
Hi.
fantastic
Oh,
job.
thank you.
Now you're. What is Chef V gonna assemble?
She's making our pastelón empanada. It's a
Ooh.
specialty
Okay.
empanada that we
Yeah,
have.
specialty. What makes it special?
Hey, you'll see when you taste it.
Yeah, darn right I will. Talk to me about you've got in the 10 months you've been open here, you've got quite a fan base. And the people who come in here, they get a taste of, even in the middle of the winter, they get a taste of a little warmer life in Puerto Rico and they come on back, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And we have seasonal dishes also that we put on a menu seasonally and then take off. It's just how we do in Puerto Rico.
Right. And the power of Foodie Friday, one of the best segments that we do at Fox 61. We did our first hit an hour ago. What happened as soon as we were done?
You ate?
No, I ate. Yeah, well, I always eat. What else happened, Lily?
We got a phone
You
call.
see, the phone starts ringing, people, and somebody called all the way from Willimantic. They're willing to drive down here, and it's totally worth it, right?
Absolutely.
Now, the chef is putting together, she's crimping, right?
Yes.
Crimping the empanadas. And again, notice everything's fresh here. We'll list off some of the specialties that you do.
So our most popular dishes are the roasted pork with the rice and beans,
course.
the baked chicken. We have chicken stew, beef stew.
Yeah.
We have the codfish.
And you were on our show a few months ago making coquitos.
See?
And that's a drink, a little almost like a holiday drink, but it was so popular, what happened?
We sold out all the
Uh-huh.
time.
And then, yeah.
And we're still getting requests for it.
So you're still keeping it on the menu.
We're thinking about it.
All right, I'm going to take a bite of one of these empanadas, but you got to tell me what's in this thing.
So this is a pastelón empanada. It has sweet plantain, which is maduro, with beef and cheese.
Oh my gosh. All right, Tim and Erica, check this out.
Now you can eat it plain like that. You can eat it with rice and beans. You could dip it in our sauces.
You got they got the sauces too. Erica, you and I know we love the sauces, right?
That's ají verde sauce.
Oh. So good. Can I bring you home with me?
I'm expensive.
She is.
There you go. There you go. All right, I'm going to eat some more. Back to you guys. We'll negotiate. Oh, this is so good, Erica. And Tim, you and I, we've been in this, working hard to try and eat better, and we do it so well during the week. And then this is my payoff. And, it's delicious, but it goes right down the tube. I'm working on it, folks. Hey, take a look at what La Isla does. We're talking about cold, cruddy weather tonight, but how about a taste of some tropical heat? You've got plantains, you've got cups filled with pork, and oh my gosh, asada, pollo asada, right? That's all I know for Spanish. That's it. I can't count to 10. But these dishes, here's the one ingredient that they all have in common. And that's love. And all this started when Lily Henry was looking around for some homemade taste of home dishes, and you couldn't find any. So what did this nurse practitioner do?
I opened up a restaurant.
Sure, if only it were that easy. Every dish comes from what you tasted growing up, what you and your family did?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And so if I ask you for the secret ingredients, you're not going to tell me anything.
No.
I tried to get him out of Chef V. She's like, yeah, no dice. But even the sofrito, the spices, the salt, you all make that homemade, right?
Everything fresh.
Uh-huh. And there's also a couple of special dishes as well, including this is a Thursday, Friday thing, right?
Yes.
What is that?
This is beef soup.
Uh-huh. But it's not a soup, and it's not a stew.
Sancocho.
Say it again?
It's sancocho.
Uh-huh. And
You
what?
can also have it with white rice.
Uh-huh.
Or by itself is good either way.
I was told it was a stew, but then they went, no, it's more like a soup. And then I said soup, and no, it's more like a stew. I'm going to taste that in a second. What do we have here?
This is the pernil, the roasted pork.
Oh.
So yeah, it's been
This is
roasting.
what I've been
it's
smelling
cooked.
all morning long.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
And then we make it with the skin, this skin right
The crunchy
here.
skin.
Yeah. Oh my
Hold
God.
on.
It's
I'm just taking that off right now.
Yeah.
So you're open for lunch in 11:30. You've been open for 10 months. What's the crowd saying?
they love it. They love it here. Yes, absolutely.
Why?
It feels like home. The girls are great with customer service. The chef is great. They feel like they're a lot. The comments that we get is it feels like I went to my grandmother's house to eat.
I love that idea. And you got to be proud. You love working here day and night?
I love working here
Yeah,
day and night.
she's
We're
our-
bringing flavor back to the culture.
Oh, there you go. And I got to, oh, that was good. Just give me a couple pounds of that, and I'll be good to go. La Isla Spanish restaurant. They've been open 10 months, but you'd think they've been doing this all their life. It is so good, and the smells. We had an empanada, Tim and Erica, earlier, that I'm not going to lie to you. If you got up close, oh, great, there he goes, up close to the dish. You're going to realize there's one piece there because I ate the other two. What was in that? It's meat, beef, and then, but what makes it sweet?
The sweet plantains, the
sweet plant-
maduros.
What a combination. And then you add the sauce, and oh my God. So that's the one dish that I've been kind of diving into all morning long. I've been a good boy other than that, Tim and Erica. I promise you. It's the hardest part about Foodie Friday, but man, is the payoff fantastic. What do you think of all this? You talk while I'm going to try the soup. Go ahead. I'm sorry, stew. I'm sorry.
You call it what you want to call it.
Yeah, I call it whatever I want, right?
As long as it's good.
Right. Listen, they're open. They'll do takeout. Come before it gets sloppy tonight, and you'll warm up at home while the crud's coming down. See, it's like I'm marketing here for the joy. Oh, this is good. Here we go.